Hey, welcome back into today's video. Lolcows. They are, for whatever reason, a phenomenon on the internet that we just can't seem to turn our eyes away from. No matter how hard we try, the dumpster fire takes us in, like a bad Netflix series that we're just too committed to turn away from. Today we have the horrific story behind one of TikTok's worst creators and their disturbing family. The Slidell family has been accused of everything from inappropriate situations to do with individuals not of age, mostly any type of ism and phobic that you can think of, a brother alleged of hurting people and running around in his underwear. Tophiachu has been accused of everything from stalking Asian guys to being exposed for disturbing, inappropriate content. This bizarre story has characters like Roach Chew and Mickey Chew and even a lost dog named Hershey in today's episode of Exploring Lolcows. If you're unfamiliar, Tophiachu, or Tophia, has a TikTok with over 300,000 followers and 30 million likes. She's age 30 and lives in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and is Black Hispanic. Tophia became really well known for doing live streams on TikTok of just these most strangest rants that you've ever seen, but usually have something to do with minors in a Discord server and her defending herself from some of the strangest accusations. The fandom calls anything to do with her the Tophiaverse, and they put Chew at the end of a lot of things. Like if there's a random roach crawling on the wall, then that is Roach Chew. The drawing of Mickey Mouse is Mickey Chew, and there's Brother Chew, Papa Chew, and Mama Chew. Now Tophia had been on the interwebs for a while, but she became known in 2020 posting POV videos called The Boss's Daughter. It's also alleged she has an extremely unhealthy obsession with Asians. Description says, duet with Wesley Boba, POV, my future boyfriend makes me breakfast while I sleep. Now, it's probably not the strangest thing in the world to see girls on here POV and their future boyfriends. That seems like a fun thing. But when you start to look at the obsession that she has, specifically with Asian boys, it becomes a little bit weird. And here's a list I found on Reddit of about 36 different duets with Asian boys. Especially when you figure out that she ran this guy off the internet. One user saying, LMAO, he deleted the video, to which Tophia responds, he didn't delete the video, he deleted his old account. And not because of me or anything, it's personal reasons, we just don't know. Another user saying, if we don't know how, do we know it's for personal reasons? Could have been personal reasons, but it could have been the fact that you just wouldn't leave the guy alone. And she was making obsessively uncomfortable duets like this to a lot of young Asian guys.
Okay, baby, I'm going out now.
Okay,
right,
Joey.
I love you.
Oh,
shit, did I just say that? Sorry, I didn't mean that. No, I mean, I did mean it, but it's just...
Baby,
it just,
relax, it's okay.
I'm sorry.
I love you too.
What? Really?
Yes, really.
Okay, that's good. Alright, well, I have to go catch my bus, but... I love you, bye.
Enjoy.
One user saying, God help him. And I understand why this user's saying that. Like I said, in the previous video where we talked about Wesley Boba, he completely left the internet. And I have a good idea of why he potentially did this. Well, to give you an idea of the type of content that she was sending towards Wesley, here's her saying why she would be a good girlfriend.
Sir, we are not doing this today. But since we are here, I decided to give you 3 really, really good reasons why I'd make a good girlfriend. Numero uno. I can cook. Any basic knowledge that someone should know before getting in a relationship? Cooking. Numero dos. I am plus size, as you can see, and plus size girls make for really, really good pillows. No more searching online for my pillows or searching online for the best pillow. Just get yourself a plus size girlfriend. Numero tres. And the last and final option for being a really, really good girlfriend is I'm 5'3.5", which makes me fun size. And fun size people move over Snickers, move over fun size chocolate, are the best people to have in your life.
One user saying, yes, he sadly left after he got harassed by Tophia and her Discord minions. Another saying, this is so bizarre to me. Wasn't he big on TikTok? He gave it all up because of Tophia? That's insane. Another saying they probably kept bombarding his account with burner accounts, poor guy. And there is this type of cult following around Tophia where they're really interested and really invested into the Tophia verse. And they will go after these people and bombard their accounts with comments about Tophia, as you'll see. There was another creator before Wesley named Justin Burke who she would obsessively duet with and say all sorts of things. And even to this day, he gets floods of Tophia-related comments. Just this year, and a user says, "How dare you reject Tophiachu?" Another says, "Justin Chu." And unlike Wesley, Justin never left the internet, but this gives us an insight as to why possibly Wesley did decide to leave the internet. I mean, this kind of behavior is terrible. And possibly combined with Tophia's alleged creepy fascination with young Asian boys. It was alleged on a live stream while Tophia was cycling through her phone, she accidentally opened up her browser history. And what was there? And what was saw is 2 open tabs. One was Teen Asian and the other was As Finger. Now she denies that this is real, but one user goes into detail and breaks it down and she gets exposed.
Live on April 4th. And here it is. There it is. And it shows screenshot right here. Screenshot. If it wasn't edited, it would have showed cut cap. It would. That's
No, I did.
Hold on.
You'll have a moment to rebut. Go ahead.
Here's another screenshot of the live. Here is the time and date right here. Same date. All right. Here is the original photo. Okay, so Tophia has an old.
Scoot a little closer for the photo for me, honey. I need to see what is the photo of.
This is the before the incident happened of the transparent. So Tophia has an old iPhone. She was screen sharing on her iPhone on April 4th. So when she was going to move to another site, her phone transparent, it will show her recent search of these. It shows these. This is a transparent. And someone was able to get a screenshot of this. But here's where Tophia lied. She said the person who supposedly made it did it to ruin her. But here's the thing. The person who got it was my friend. And they said, Tophia has never talked to me once in their life. So Tophia, who was that person you talked to? Because I have them here right here on my Discord telling me that they were the one who got the photo. They never spoke to you.
I just want to zoom in a little bit. Go. Can you show us where it says Asian here? Does it say that anywhere?
Right here.
It's cut off. It says Asian and it's cut off.
So she tries to say, oh, it's cut off. It doesn't say what you think it means. But I just wanted to point out that this isn't white background X. This is black background X, which means this type of website has a lot more to do with people like Denise Frazier. And to make matters even worse, one young woman came forward to allege some pretty terrible things about Tophia before she made her way to TikTok.
She posts videos like this of me talking or doing anything like that. And I am gonna name drop because obviously this person is very famous for doing horrendous shit. But basically this girl, Tophia, me and her were mutuals like yonks ago, like maybe 2-3 years ago, somewhere around before she was famous. And basically there was like this underground group of people that were mutuals with her and people that were mutuals with each other, just as like a little friend thing. And I don't know if you can tell, but I am Asian, I am Chinese. And I did notice that the majority of the mutuals that I had that were her mutuals were all Asian too. And anyone who knows about her knows that she has been cancelled for having an Asian, and for a heap of other reasons, obviously. Now, I'm not saying that she hates me, because she definitely didn't, but I am trying to spread awareness for the situation and trying to get the people that were in that group, if they still have social media at all, to come and reach out or come and talk to me, because I think potentially she could have other young Asian people. And keep in mind, all of these people were like very young kids. I'm talking like 10, 11, 12, kind of like that. And at the most it would be very young. And another issue is that I do not have proof, I do not have screenshots, because she unfollowed me after the fame. And obviously I didn't know that she was going to become this big person online, so I didn't need to have any screenshots of anything. So please, anyone from that underground group, if they find this at all, if you have any proof that you're willing to share, or even if you're not, just please.
These are some severe anecdotal claims, but I want to show you a little bit of empirical evidence. This is a comment from Tophia saying, I mean, age is just a number. It's important to note that this is a Wesley Boba video. She also has an alleged Pinterest, and these are not good things that she said. And then if you look right here under ideas you might love, 13-year-old Asian boy. That is not good. I found multiple other conversations that she's had in her wild rants about minors in the Discord.
I want to say this, like, I about the Discord working with a certain person to expose me, I'm literally not concerned, because at the end of the day, there's nothing. What are you going to expose? A group chat? Like, I to be honest with you, the Discord saying they're going to expose me, like, what information are you going to get? A group chat that had mostly a like, come on. We all know it's crazy, like, why they're trying to, you know, expose something that, you know, it's crazy, because the people of that group chat don't even know, right? And the thing is like, I might have to go to them and tell them, like, hey, yeah, you know, you're going to be brought up in this thing because somebody from the group chat wants to go tell a Discord. You know, it's crazy, like... Those people, like, there wasn't anything really in there. We had rules. We couldn't say inappropriate stuff. That was that.
What in God's name does mostly mean?
And exposed me. I really don't care at this point, you know. I've received information on the moderators in the Discord, you know. I've had people's phone numbers, addresses. You don't see me doxing people. There were several in that group chat, to be honest with you. And the ones that I became more so friends with were the adults. So, I mean, if people really want to go there, they can. But you're just...
That sounds really bad. So just to recap, she said that there were mostly of-age individuals in this Discord server, but didn't deny that there were underage. She said that she mostly spoke to of-age individuals, but didn't deny that she spoke to underage individuals. There was also apparently inappropriate material in this server.
I had to address this because I'm so annoyed. So the Reddit sat there talking about how all these children were in the Discord, but they didn't report it. Then they want to go around talking about I have C, but then yet they knew there was children in the Discord, but they didn't report it. And then on top of that, I received a screenshot that I shared, which turned out possibly could be fabricated. Let me tell you something. Off. The Discord and the Reddit are working together because I'm starting a podcast. They don't like the fact that I was able to buy a laptop, a mic, and be successful. So now they want to spread this rumor about me. How come whenever I told people that minors were being groomed in the Discord, no one reported it to the police?
So just to be clear of what she is saying is that people on Reddit are calling her out for there being underage individuals in her Discord server with inappropriate material. And she's saying that the people on Reddit are running a conspiracy with this, like, every individual on the Reddit page. Conspiracy to take her down because they don't want her to buy a laptop, and not because they're possibly concerned about the obvious implications of the inappropriate things. What the
The Discord and the Reddit are working together because I'm starting a podcast.
I think it needs to be widely known that this woman exists out here in the deep, dark interwebs so that parents can be wary of this, because there are kids of parents in this person's server. But check this out. You remember earlier when the girl was talking about being in a group chat where Tophia was in there before she was who she is today? Well, I may have found that group chat. One Reddit post says, Tophia, let's talk about how you were in a chat with minors Vietnamese man. Now, this is an actual group chat with underage individuals in it, and you see Tophia Slidell there. Slidell is her last name. Here she is again saying, I love that I inspired someone to dance on TikTok. I love how I don't have a real boyfriend. And these kids are just having normal kid conversations about crushes, online celebrity crushes and things like that. But then they start sending pictures where you can obviously tell that these are really young kids. Like, this is very, very disturbing. And again, this is alleged, but it gets worse. Other people pointing out that Tophia likes underage individuals on Instagram. And there's a lot. There's even evidence of Tophia on a Zoom call having sleepovers with minors from anywhere from ages 13 to 16. Here's a group chat with kids. Another screenshot here. One user saying, we had Zoom sleepovers, watching movies, joking with each other, silence, being competitive on Uno, playing hangman, chatting with each other, and other random activities. More Tophia saying, Jonathan doesn't notice me on Instagram. I love how Jonathan gives relationship advice. I love how Jonathan's crazy at crackhead. What the? So we have these group chats, and we also have a third-party corroboration from an individual who was once in these group chats that puts these things in the realm of possibility. And to top it off, there's compilation videos of her liking young Asian men thirst trap videos. One user saying, she is a P word. Now we need to talk about our little dog named Hershey and how she treats this guy. Here's a more clear video of Tophia throwing Hershey, cause WTF. She straight up just threw this dog. Like you can see, that's the dog right there. And watch, she just heaves him. One user saying, she is such a POS, she has hit Hershey with a broom before too. And in this next video, she's hitting him with a comb, and I just want you to hear how this little guy hates her.
Tia says she doesn't. Her dog then hits Tophiachu with a hairbrush.
Mom, it's okay. Okay, whatever. She's not allowed to have that. I'm not gonna pause my live stream because you're worried people are gonna say, oh, you a dog.
Not pausing the live stream to help out that little guy is the same energy as those really terrible moms on the internet that don't pause their streams to go check on why their kids are crying. I know you've seen them.
We're just telling her she can't have something she's not allowed. I'm not gonna do that. I'm already not feeling good enough as it is. Like, these people don't control my life, then period.
You can see clearly that Tophia is visibly getting more and more upset.
She's only doing it to herself. No one's doing anything. The dog, she's not allowed to have that.
How dare it watch?
No.
Damn it.
Let go! Stop it!
I'm allergic to animal abuse too. Another thing that is super obvious is that there's this sheer amount of just pee pads all over the house that they lay down, never clean up, and mean for Hershey to use those things, and it's quite filthy. In the next video I'm going to show you, apparently Tophia gets upset because Hershey peed on the carpet instead of the pee pad, probably because the pee pad was dirty, and then proceeds not to clean it up.
No! Why did you do that? You know where to go.
What?
You don't do that.
He recruited others to join him.
Over
They quit their jobs.
Because that's there.
It's what we do.
I don't know why.
They roam the hood,
I don't know either.
challenge authority. They made a lot of people uneasy.
I never seen Hershey do
Community
that.
leaders
Why'd you do that, Hershey?
Religious leaders.
You know exactly where to go.
Law enforcement labeled them outlaws. We have to shut them down, they said. Get them off the streets.
It's like we're running a barnyard. Oh my
I'm
lord.
gonna buy a carpet shop.
She peed. There's nothing we could do about that. It's in the carpet.
You can stop your stream, you can clean it up. That's what I would do. That's what most people would do.
I gotta get to bed.
There's nothing to clean up.
Okay.
Mom, you have to pick that up. You have to pick that up.
It's spread out. Yeah.
No, you have to pick it up.
No, I need it. Only if it's missed.
Oh. Oh well.
Says, oh well, that's gross. And a very bizarre thing about this situation is Hershey just disappears, and the stories that don't add up, as we'll see.
A week ago, there was some people here with a big black dog, right? I was sitting here, the door was cracked open. Oh, we lost connection, see? So anyways, I was sitting here, the door was cracked open, and I hear, you know, like two dogs fighting, like attacking each other, and I said, that's Hershey, because I recognize Hershey's growl anywhere. And so this big black dog ran up to my mom, ran up to Hershey. The door was cracked open. I thought, because the area we were in, I remember I had seen wolves and stuff, so I thought it was a wolf. Until I looked, I got up to go out the door to look. This black thing went that way, this black thing went this way, Hershey went this way. I opened the door, and there's this big dog chasing Hershey. And me and my mom managed to get the dog, excuse me. After we managed to get the dog in, I went real quick to close the door. Oh, we lost connection. Hopefully we're back. Sorry guys if it's bad connection. I'm trying. So we went real quick to close the door, right? Because I said I have to close this door. This dog is gonna come back in. Like I have to hurry up to close it. So I went to close it real quick. The dog busted the door open, threw my mom on the floor. My mom's on the floor, having a hard time trying to get up. This dog, I don't know if it was before or after, had leaped over the bed. I can't remember because everything was happening so fast. I bent down because I had Hershey's leash to pick up Hershey, and Hershey broke out of her collar, leaped out of the room, went running, and she was inside, right? I was trying to make sure this dog wasn't going to eat any other animals or eat anything else, right? We lost connection. Wonderful. That's great. So we kind of lost connection. It's kind of lagging very badly. I'm pretty sure.
Did she say Hershey got ate?
So this dog leaped over the bed, right? Hershey had gotten out, and then is sitting right there. The owner is in the door. The other owner is in here. Their dog is sitting right there. They decided to grab their dog when Hershey leaped out of the room. So they had the dog by the collar. Hershey was like, come here, like she wasn't even doing anything. Her dog is sitting right there by the sink. Our dog is outside. I'm trying to make sure this dog's not going to eat anything else or eat other animals because I don't know how vicious this dog is. I didn't have anything on because I had, well I did, but I mean my like pajama shirt, whatever, I had. And so I had to hurry up brushing the dress to go chase after my dog that ran.
It's very mixed signal because apparently the dog is still alive and just had gotten out, but the way that she's crying and demonstrating here, the dog's no longer with us.
Pick her up, she was just trying to get away because she was just trying to get away because that dog was chasing her and the owners were just standing there in the doorway not doing. I was like, get your dog. Like, this is a big black pit bull that was chasing my dog. I didn't want to say anything because I know how people are. They're gonna blame me or say we found your dog and we're doing stuff to her, and I can't process it. I can't process it. She's been gone for a whole week. She's been gone for more than a whole week almost. I'm sorry. It's the car fume came in. I couldn't put up law signs because I wasn't ready to tell anyone that was missing, because if someone saw, we lost connection, if someone saw a lost sign, you know, they would tell. So my brother, he called animal control and he reported a lost dog. So they have it in their reports, lost dog. So if they find a dog that looks like Hershey, they're going to find a dog that looks like Hershey, they're going to call us. They said because it's non-emergency, we're going to have to wait one night to show up to press full charges, which they haven't shown up, and it's been way over a week, which I'm frankly frustrated and annoyed. Like, I've been waiting. These people fled. They left. They're no longer here. They're gone. There was 2 people that left right away. They have their dog. I don't even have mine. They didn't even have the decency to say, hey, you know? They didn't have the decency to say, we're the cause of the problem. Let us help you look for your dog. My dog has been out there for almost...
So apparently what's being alleged here is that they didn't go look for Hershey, and despite all this performance of sadness, they replaced Hershey already.
So now you're gonna go clean it. Understand? No, you did it. That's a did.
And apparently this was deleted within 2 minutes of being posted. One user saying, LMFAO, I can't believe it. At one point on a live stream, she gets pressed on exactly what happened.
It's funny because she likes to say the big black dog that attacked her dog. But yeah, that's all.
I don't think that dog was rare. I think that dog was just the friends we made along the way, if we're being very honest.
Well, yeah, because she left the door away.
Tophiachu, are you sure you didn't are you sure you didn't unalive that dog, beloved? Because that is kind of crazy. Like I'm a pet lover myself.
My
Oh,
dog
hold,
was
hold on,
my dog.
hold on, Tophia, hold
My
on.
dog was
I'm not. I'm.
attacked by that dog.
Oh,
I don't want to hear white
oh,
woman tears. I'm not gonna lie
oh,
to you.
hold
And
on.
people literally don't care. Like I literally have tried so hard. My dog has been missing for almost a month because these
Been
people
missing for
spread.
but
My
only
dog was off the
like a
leash
week
and
ago.
attacked
I'm
my
sorry,
dog.
but you don't.
And as
If
for
my
the
dog went
colorism
missing, I
stuff,
would be
I
really
was
upset too.
literally
But I would
talking
also
about
post
the
about it.
color
You
black
didn't post
on my
about it, but you
page. I
posted
was
about your
literally
missing
talking.
switch from
I'm trying to
UPS
talk.
because
You've been
UPS like it
talking
was a missing
Okay,
person.
okay. I'm gonna try to ask my question because I'm the host and I felt like I just got like pushed to the side, right? I'm gonna ask again, Tophiachu, as an animal lover myself, right? If my cats went missing for 3 weeks and I am a popular social media person, I'm making 15 videos a day saying my cat is missing, help me find my cat. I don't play about my cats. I am an animal lover through and through. I invest hella money into my animals. Period. I don't play about my cats. I don't play about and they're cats. They're not even dogs, they're cats. Right? Like we get them to get their shots a couple of times a year, da 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 da, make sure they straight, like all of that. You feel me? Like so if any of my cats was missing, I would be all over social media asking everybody where the hell they at. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, just wanted to put that out there.
And to put the cherry on the top of this situation, here is Tophia saying she doesn't care if she finds Hershey.
I couldn't afford a cat. Like, I don't even have money to afford another pet, to be honest with you. I'm trying to look for my dog, and that's all I'm going to do is look for my dog. And if we don't get my dog back, so well. And if people celebrate the fact that I don't get my dog back, oh well. I really don't care. At this point, I don't have no more animals, so think what you want to think.
One time on stream, there was a cat named Peaches, and she throws peaches.
At least I still have money. Ow! Ow! Get down! Ouch! You know what? That's it.
One user saying, oh my God, why the F is she so reckless with the kitten? He's a baby. She's gonna break his leg. I also heard that the cat might have had recent surgery around this time, so that's not good either. And one of the most heartbreaking videos that I've seen in this entire situation, and in my opinion, is the worst part of this entire video. Something's going on with the cat. It's clearly in pain. Check this out.
I've never had a cheesesteak, but are you asking why the cat is like that? The cat had surgery. I think it was neutered. It's a foster cat, so he's not gonna be here that much longer. Sorry guys, I'm trying not to eat so close to the camera. This cheesesteak is good. I don't like regular onions, I like sauteed. So I don't mind the onions. I need to get a napkin.
There was a lot of people who were saying the cat was screaming in pain because it recently got neutered. I've had multiple cats neutered over the course of my life, and I've never heard this. You guys let me know if you've ever experienced anything like this in the comment section below. This video is a deep dive and we have bizarre things to discuss yet. A lot of work goes into these types of videos, so if you guys could do me a favor and like, comment, and subscribe for engagement. We're also trying to get to 300,000 this year and I'd really like to reach that goal, so if you could do that for me, I'd really appreciate it. That being said, let's talk about the disgusting living situation of Tophia and her family. She's often seen vomiting on live streams and drinking from a really filthy cup that when she smells it, she has this look of disgust on her face.
And, you know, those who follow me, those who don't, follow me, those who don't,
Bro, that's not good. Also talking about not wiping when she goes to the bathroom.
I didn't wipe because I didn't poop. Like, people are too nosy. Obviously, I didn't wipe because I didn't poop.
Oh my god, there's video footage of her dad spraying Febreze around her.
Ezekiel spraying Febreze around Tophia's workspace.
And I hate to say it, but there's even a lot of clips where she farts in live streams. And I had to see this. You have to see this.
The heck was that?
What the fuck? That sounded dangerous. So this is the hallway in her former house. As you can see, there's a lot of dog pee pads on the floor. And these stay down, buddy. Like, these are like dirty. They stay down. It's not good. Here's another of just the general clutter here. The condition of the house is so bad that roaches make regular appearances in the live streams, and the Tophiaverse has referred to them as Roachu. Can't make it up.
I tried to do space buns, they just look really weird. For some reason on me, I tried, it just doesn't look right.
and I just said, hey, you know, would it be too much to ask? I don't know what kind of shape Dave's in.
Right there. Ah, the storm is coming.
The roach is crawling in Tophia's kitchen.
Anyways. Okay. Okay, what color is next? What color are we doing next, guys?
Roachu makes an appearance while Tophia nukes a glizzy.
Mom! Mom! There's a big old cockroach. Hold on, guys. Hold it.
And apparently she struggles to even keep a job because of hygiene issues. She was fired from Dunkin' Donuts, and we know this because she said it on TikTok.
The day I got fired, she had said I had hygiene issues.
And to be clear, this isn't a person that likes to work. They make excuses for why they can't work, and it's skin 30. And they'll continuously make excuses for why they can't work, even if they're about to be homeless and they're hungry. Jeez.
I do not want to work ever again at a job. I don't have to.
Tofu says if she has to get a job, she won't be living.
How do I say this? Because I don't want people to think that that's what I'm thinking. But if I get a job, I would not be living. Okay, is that what you want? Because let's be totally honest. I'm tired of people telling me I can't do what I love. I can't get it across to people any more clearer.
If that's the case, Tophia, why aren't you working?
I'm trying to work on social media. Like, I've been getting an income.
And to be completely clear, what I'm positing to you is not that it's wrong because she wants to follow her dreams. What I'm saying is that it's wrong because she's scamming people. It's alleged on January 17th of 2023, Tophia made a fraudulent GoFundMe for moving and rent assistance. You can see it's organized by Tophia Slidell. It's 465 of 3,000 raised. It says, "Hi, my name is Tophia, and I'm raising money for me and my family to get assistance for rent and moving. We have about 9 days to move. Hopefully the office will get an extension for 30 days. Recently, we were raided due to my online work. My dad is very sick with bipolar, and recent events of me being harassed online, he had posted some very bad stuff that caused us to get more harassment. We were working with the VA to help get his medication situated and get him on track, but we were recently raided, I think. and our little dog was in the apartment. When we were tear gassed, we thought we was coming back into our apartment, but they didn't get him out peacefully like we asked, so we had to stay in the shelter for 2 days. Due to all of this, we haven't been able to get him the right kind of help. We are now in search of a place to stay. We need money to pay for an apartment first and last month's rent. My mom is sick and has health problems. Due to her health problems, cannot work, and is hard of hearing, has asthma and other health problems. They told her she needed to work with a lawyer to fight her case. She's begging for money online, but a few days after this GoFundMe was released, she went to Comic-Con? We know this because she posted on Instagram. That's Mick Foley, by the way. That's awesome. One user saying, you should have asked him to pay your rent. So this person does not want to work. They jump through illogical hoops to make excuses to viewers so they can grift.
Social media is 24 hours. It's not part-time. It's a lot. I have to look at emails. I have to work on t-shirt designs. I have to come up with content myself. I am busy 24/7. Every single day, from the time that I get up to the time I go to sleep.
Tophia begs for money for food, but plays it off as a joke.
Guys, I do not have
We know she ain't joking though.
Starving. Someone get me a burrito or something. Send me money for a breakfast burrito from Twister's. I love that burrito. I know people are gonna be like, you beg all the time, so I'm just doing exactly what people said. You wanna call me a beggar? Then I'll really beg.
Another thing that she does is overshare, and it looks like she emotionally baits people into feeling guilty so they might give her some sort of money.
He hasn't been paying the rent. We owe $2,000. 3-day notice of non-payment. I told you they were piling it up. Why? Because they added up because of COVID. We owe a lot of rent. It piled up.
Check the website and said we didn't know anything.
And well, we owe that.
Now, it's difficult to determine if this is on purpose or not, and it really doesn't make a difference if it is on purpose or if it's just to make you feel guilty, because the end result is the same. Viewers donating out of guilt. But she eventually did get evicted after apparently accidentally doxing her location online, which led to people making false reviews, very bad reviews.
Oh, they're gonna dox me? Well, this isn't my room, so... Who are they gonna dox? This isn't my room. If you say they're gonna dox me, this isn't my room. Not my room. This is Nicole's room.
Just in the live, start grabbing the stuff.
Just so you can see, this is not my room. Just showing you guys for proof. You guys can screen record this, post it wherever you want to, but I'm gonna end the live because I got shit I gotta do. But
no, there's no way she doesn't know what she's doing. Unless she doesn't, then dear God.
Like, to literally harass someone is crazy. But if somebody who is not me happens to send someone to your door, don't blame me. And this is in no way, shape, or form telling people to, or saying to send someone to somebody's door, but if you've had issues with the Chew Crew Discord and you don't like them, it's very easy to find their information and give them a taste of their own medicine. But I'm not telling you to do that, but if you choose to do so, I ain't gonna stop you because that's not me. I would never do that, but somebody else would like to. Go ahead. If someone happens to get a moderator's number and information and sends people to their house, and not because of me, because I don't dox people, if something happens, that's not my fault, because I'm not telling anyone to do anything. Wink, wink. But
oh yeah, she knows. And apparently this doxing stuff, it happens a lot. It's the Papa Chew, Mama Chew, Brother Chew. They all dox their location and bad things happen. But let's read some of these reviews. Another guest named Tophia is always causing some trouble and is always being loud. Another thing about her is every time I pass by her room, it's always smelling so sour, like if someone died there. Please fix the issue. The overall experience was really nice. Went a while ago for my trip to America. Sadly, one of the people staying there named Tophia Slidell. That is absolutely disgusting. If you get a room, you don't want to get next to hers. The room reeks from meters away. The family keeps getting door dashed all the time, and everyone living there is just overly annoying. I recommend the place, but ask a room far away from theirs. Absolutely disgusting smell coming from room. who is a 30-year-old woman that depends on TikTok Live to make almost no source of income and leaves her poor mother behind and does not feed her. Every night you can hear a loud vibration noise and, oh, good Lord. One user saying, I'd never liked the whole let's ruin a business reviews because we hate someone on the internet thing, to be honest. And that's true. You guys shouldn't target the business because of the online influencer that lives there. That business, it could be private owned and the family might rely on that type of income. Now, Tophia said that these false reviews were the reason that she got evicted, but then she gave multiple other additional reasons, and this is a pattern that she does. She kind of obfuscates and filibusters a little bit when she's under pressure. I did read on the internet that a neighbor did complain about Tophia, saying that because the father, Tophiachu, was causing random fires in their house, it was causing smoke, and he had 2 young children with asthma, and the landlord did reply this saying, well, we're going to evict her anyway, they're so behind on rent. But here's the excuses that Tophia gave.
You will never amount to nothing and will always be a piece of because I'm not a piece of and I know I'm not a piece of You want to know why? People are mad that I have 200,000 followers. People are mad that I can go live every day on TikTok and they can't. That's why I'm evicted, because people are mad. Wow. And everyone knows that. People have made videos stating that.
So it was the neighbors, but then on other occasions, she blames the viewers for leaving reviews.
It's not funny when you leave false reviews to get someone evicted. And people don't realize that, Here's the thing, I really wish I knew where some of y'all lived if you were grown adults so I could leave false reviews and have other people leave false reviews and get you evicted and then say, oh no, you got evicted because you didn't pay your rent.
So just to be clear, she knew she was getting evicted. She had months to plan and prepare. She didn't pack and let it come right down to the wire. And then when people told her to get a job, she said this.
All you do is sit online and complain and tell people they need to go get a job. What the are you doing? Your job is to sit there and stuff your gut? To not take a shower and wash your ass correctly? You smell like Dookie Doo.
So keep in mind that she's grifting online, saying that she's going to be homeless and putting up GoFundMes.
Hey guys, so yesterday on my live stream, you heard some very toxic things from my family. A fight ensued while I was live. I'm not being kicked out right away. I do have some time, but with that being said, if you guys would like to send money, I don't like to ask my followers for money, but if you would like to help out, my PayPal is linked in my bio. I have to make sure that I have rent for month to month, that I have internet and a computer so I can continue to make content and do work for you guys, that I have food and furniture and things like that. So with that being said, guys, thank you for all your love and support that you have shown me, and that for those of you who have stuck by me and have been kind and caring, thank you so much. With that being said, guys, I'm going to continue to keep making content. Stay safe, stay blessed, enjoy the rest of your guys' day, and I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.
She even faked a raffle.
It's not a giveaway, it's a raffle. That's why I have to change my wording. And I keep forgetting they're 2 different things. A giveaway is different than a raffle. Sorry, my bad.
One user says, go check out her birthday live on YouTube. She was claiming that if people donated and cleared her Cash App goal of $350, she would send one person any item from a merch store. If she didn't meet the goal, she said she would give refunds. She didn't meet the goal, but she did get over $200. When people started asking for refunds, she went sub only and said people were actually donating to her birthday, not a raffle. Now, it's important to know that while all this was going on, Tophia was door dashing. She was buying V-Bucks, she was going to Comic-Con, she was spending all of her money. Users were very mad that she went to Comic-Con, saying no one donate money to her GoFundMe. And now you're asking for rent and donations? Another saying you went to Comic-Con instead of making sure you had money for rent. Here's footage of her spending more money.
Tophia spending $20
Is it because of New Year's? They paid me twice. I literally cashed out. I cashed out $27. Respectfully. I'm just kidding. I didn't care. That's not all I got, but I only cashed out what I was going to
see people in the comment section saying pay your rent.
I cashed out $27.
So she was scamming people, and there's no other way to look at it. Yeah, it's looking bad. But I wanted to give a shout out to my patrons. If you guys could drop a turtle emoji in the chat for them. They keep the channel going so we can make videos like this. If you want to become a patron, link will be in the pinned comment. Check it out, see if it's something for you, and I might see you there. So we showed a little bit before this, but Tophia was confronted by another TikToker named Aunt Karen, and then subsequently had a breakdown.
Your friend of mine. We're gonna wrap this up because this. I want to go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and mute. I want to go ahead and wrap this up. Okay, it's very obvious to me, Tophia. I see the team there. You were looking at agent team. So for whatever reason you were doing that. Now you're sitting here. You did spend money. Going to Comic-Con when you could have wasted them. When you could have put the money towards your moving costs. That's on you. That's what I think. I think you're scamming people. Tophia, don't do that. Tophia, don't do that. Tophia, don't do that. Tophia, don't do that. I need you. Listen, Tophia, I need you to understand what we're trying to do here. Tophia, unmute. I'm not trying to come down on you harsh. Tophia, unmute your mic. I'm not trying to come down on you harsh. Unmute your mic so we can talk about this. I want you to understand why this is happening and where this is coming from. What we don't want to happen is people to be sending you money. You have the ability, Tophia.
So I want to point this out. I've not heard anybody talk about this in depth, but what she does when she's confronted, it's called obfuscation. It's a form of filibustering where when you're confronted with something that you really don't like, then you start to cry and make the conversation unintelligible so the other person really can't understand, and you can't follow logically along with any rational thought of getting to the bottom of any type of anything in the conversation. And interestingly enough, she leaves Aunt Karen's stream and then immediately starts up her own live stream.
I need to get out of here!
Because you made us homeless. You did. And you still at it. And you're still trying to make us more homeless. Very sick. I'm going to close the station for good. And I don't want nothing to do with any of you. None of you. You're not worth my time.
Even crazier is that this is the first time that Mama Chu had heard anything about these accusations aimed at Tophia, and you could hear her anger. Now, usually Mama Chu goes live right after Tophiachu, and she did just that after the Aunt Karen live stream, and she said some things. They're not good. Check this out.
Nothing happened on my daughter's live last night. Everything just got twisted, so I'll be live later maybe. So that's all I wanted to say. I can't go live right now.
Mom,
Bye.
don't bring anything up that has to do with me. Please, I'll do it myself.
Now, it is very interesting contrasting the differences of perspective between Tophiachu and Mama Chu's live streams. It's a different worldview.
Tophia is a obese nigga.
Mom, I don't want to hear that. You need to shut up and stop lying to people. I'm trying to let.
I didn't want them to have that satisfaction.
You're not getting satisfaction because if I tell someone something,
and you guys know this. You guys do know this. That's all you know this. I've got a lawyer.
Well, she's just a pleasant peach, that one, but there is a lot of offensive language in these streams.
If you act like an ugly person, you're going to look like an ugly person. You retard. Lucky the president has not sent yours to Mexico. Who's an Indian giver? I don't consider myself a burnt color.
They should go be gassed.
Tophia also has a brother. That's right, you guessed it. His name is Brother Chu, and this is a wild man. He's often seen in Tophia's live streams running around in his underwear. And Brother Chu, like Tophia, has a lot of controversies, and they often spill over into Tophia's live streams, like when his ex-girlfriend exposed him for being a not great guy.
He has a knife right now, guys. He has a pocket knife he was going to use on his neighbor.
You need to leave?
I'm already on the phone with the cops.
There is a order, I think a judge's order that you're not supposed to be here.
Yeah, and I'm on the phone with the
Okay, please leave.
Please
Go down to your car and leave.
Oh, how much?
Now you're harassing me. Please leave.
Being harassed by Nicole.
Please leave.
You can get it on video.
Okay, thank you.
Now, Mama Chu comes in with some logic saying that he hits women and that he doesn't hit women.
Oh, my son's not enough. He may have hit Angie like he said he did, but he said she hit him too.
I don't want to have it.
Don't discuss that.
She hit him too, she said.
Don't discuss anything that has to do with that. That has nothing to do with you. If someone's a abuser, then why would they go back to them? I'm sick of this hearing of this abuse.
The logic is so broken. I'm sure you guys can put down in the comment section why people who are hurt by other people end up going back to the person that hurt them. It's a trauma thing. If you guys ever heard of the book The Body Keeps a Score by Dr. Vanderkolk, I highly recommend. I'll put it in the description so you guys can check it out on Audible. Now, when Tophia was evicted from their apartment and then in a motel at another occasion, they went to the motel where his ex-girlfriend was staying. It was a mess. The cops were called. Check this out.
They live around the corner.
Listen, upstairs right now. She's right here. I caught you on live. I got all the screen recordings too.
Okay.
It's also alleged he hit and ran his ex-girlfriend's new boyfriend's vehicle. What?
I don't care if you're not getting the fuck down. You better watch yourself. You play stupid games, you play stupid fucking brain. Take all the fucking video you got.
So the first time, one of the videos, it was showing all the damage that he did to the car at first, where he tried to set the tires on fire, where he smashed the windshield and popped the two back tires. But last night is when he did the hit and run on our car.
This is the damage that the brother Chu did on the vehicle here. He sliced her tires, and it looks like he attempted to catch them on fire. Now, he did have some things to say in his defense. You let me know what you think about this.
Stuff, so I'm not going to show my face, but I'm going to expose the truth about that dumb little bitch who wants to run her mouth because she thinks she's slick and she thinks that she can get away with it, and she's not. So I'm going to expose the truth now because nobody's hearing the other side of the story. Who wants to stick up for the dumb bitch. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to show you 6 text messages, and I'm going to explain to you off camera because I'm not getting my face on camera just to tell you what the hell's going on. She says, "Hey, I'm home whenever you want to come pick me up," saying that she wants nothing to do with me, but yes, she wants me to come pick her up. This is what I find real funny. Then she's telling me that she has to worry because she has charges against her for domestic because she wanted to put her hands on me. So I filed a case against her for domestic. You can take a screenshot of that too. She has a case against her for domestic.
It's a text now number, so it's not her actual.
It's not that. The number is disconnected right now. Yeah, so I don't care if I dox it or not because the number's already disconnected, so you can try contacting it, but there's not gonna be anything. She literally tells you that she's worried and she wanted me to put forth getting a loan just so I can help her pay for a lawyer because she can't pay for a lawyer. Now she's possibly facing a year in jail because why? She wanted you to with her and that dumb mother effort, as I should say, that she's trying to be with now, who's also wants to run his damn mouth. Here's this other one. She's also confused because she was arrested on 429. She got arrested that night. This is something she's not going to tell you. She was arrested on 429. The night of the incident that it happened, she got arrested for it. She's not going to tell you that. This is stuff that she's not going to tell you. I stayed quiet for way too long. I usually don't come on and run my mouth about this. Here's a photo she texted me when she was with that guy. Here's the photo of what she looked like when she was with that guy. Why? Because she wanted to put hands on that guy. She wanted to put hands on that guy, and that guy ended up putting hands back on her. That night that we got into that verbal or that altercation, and she wanted to put hands on me, there was a Whole Foods worker that saw what happened. And you know what happened? She ended up hitting him right back and putting hands on him. And that's how she looked. These are photos she sent me from that number. She got fired from APS, and I can legally say this now because the thing's already over with. She got fired from APS for touching kids. She's not allowed to work at any schools anymore for touching kids. They found the evidence, they found the proof, and they fired her. Now she's working for security, and she's back working at security, and now she's worried about losing her job again now because
obviously this is anecdotal and alleged. Now, I don't know why you'd be with somebody that was accused of something that actually it kind of tracks. Alleged. Now this next part, disturbing and weird. I'd like to introduce you to Tophiachu. This guy's got a decorated police history. We have here Donald Slidell. We have armed robbery, resisting, evading, obstructing an officer. Stuff YouTube won't let me say. Attempt to commit a felony. I mean, at this point, just look at your screen. His arrest photos are like a progression throughout the years. He also has 9 DV charges. He too was somewhat of a scammer.
Ezekiah Mordecai Casario, OSB Global Q, and the Ozark International Bank of America Government World Bank. How are you? I'm here to enter into a colloquy concerning the Byzantine government. The Byzantine government utilizes the egalitarian mechanism to ensure equality, better pay, great jobs without unions. This should be a unilateral process.
Apparently he scammed some people. I'm not 100% sure who would fall for that. But because of his history with the cops, he's become somewhat superstitious, and he's taken tape and he'll put it in crosses all throughout different parts of his house and outside of his house, and it's weird. Other things that you need to know about him is he's got some really creepy views.
Beginning at age 16, smoking and porn will be legal. Anyone 16 and older can visit, obtain porn, and smoke. Is to be legalized. I want the streets full of prostitutes. I have my reasons. Make it happen, government, around the world.
And that's pretty disturbing, but he's pretty open about some really bad things. Here's one of his Instagram posts where he says, I was making love to this 72-year-old woman, and she said, please don't do this. Think about my grandkids. I thought, whoa. He's also creepily promiscuous around out in the open in front of his kids.
I should be telling you, you're the one.
In addition to this, he does this weird thing, because he also has live streams. He does this weird thing where he kisses and licks the camera. He calls it making love to the viewers.
When not disrespect me, I will cut your live off.
What happened?
Stop sticking your tongue out to the ladies, okay?
Okay.
No,
That's all you have to say. That's all you have to say, Maria.
That's dirty.
That's all you have to say. Just say stop sticking your tongue. Okay? Okay.
Tophiachu caught making out with us again.
Oh, I'm sorry. I won't do that. I'm sorry, babe. Yeah. That's my wife, Marie Bernice Lucero.
He has no business trying to make love to you guys.
I'm sorry, babe. Yeah.
That's sick.
That's my wife, Marie Bernice Lucero.
Tophiachu making love to us.
I think I just said, bye. I love you. I love you. Bye. I love you.
So he clearly has some severe mental issues, and to my understanding, he receives a VA check, and that's kind of how the whole family is supported from the money he receives from the government.
Every nation in the world must pay me $999, $999, $999, $999, $999, $999, $999, $999, $999, $999, zillion dollars every year. Every year. The first installment, December 2019.
You are ready.
Thank you.
He also says some strange things about white men.
The white man in government throughout the world, I have no use or utility for that type of ignorance and stupidity. Remove yourself or be removed, and then kill yourself and your family and your friends and all your associates.
Tophia has also alleged terrible things that her father had done to her, but then later retracted.
Oh, sick.
Someone literally told me I was messed up in the head because my dad R-worded me. And they victim shamed me several times. I did nothing but try to defend myself.
Donald, aka Tophiachu, is currently behind bars, and it's alleged that Tophia was the one that called the cops on him. Here's the police footage.
Again, just real quick, he did have that felony warrant for his arrest it's for kidnapping. I don't know what it was in regards to, but obviously we had to come and
That's fine.
up on it. Do you guys have any questions for us?
No, that's fine.
Okay, I don't know if and when he'll get out. He'll call you guys what the deal is. But ultimately, he is under arrest, and you guys are free to go back into your apartment.
Okay, thank you.
We appreciate you guys' cooperation. Okay, have a good day.
Here's some recently released body cam footage from January. I think it was January of 2023, but it's actually of Tophiachu's arrest, and it kind of shows glimpses into the house and other different situations.
Police department. Donald's here. Donald's here? I believe so. Yes. Is he's here? Can I talk to him real quick? Yeah, he's in the back. I can try to get him to come out. Okay. There's a high probable chance that he's not going to come because he's bipolar. And there's a high probable chance.
Okay. Yeah, so we got a couple because I guess is he having mental stuff going on, like lighting fires?
No.
Okay, so we got help from the desk. So we want to check on him because we want to make sure he's okay, and that I just need to make sure he's okay. I mean, if he's
he isn't gonna come out. I'm afraid of
okay. Okay. So the reason I'm having you guys step out is if I go in, I don't want him to get upset with you. Yeah. If that makes sense. Where exactly is his room?
Back bedroom.
Back bedroom. So I go in and then which way?
Straight down the hallway.
Straight down. Okay. Okay. So we could probably when it all set. He said it's the last door. If you guys want to step in, I'll do it from here. It's just kind of y'all are stacked up. Yeah, come across us. Donald, I need you to come out, okay? Police department, you need to take it up your leave. You have We're the police department. You have a warrant for your arrest. I need you to step out, okay? Come over here, Donald.
I can't do that.
You have a warrant.
I can't do that, sir.
You do not comply, force will be used against you. Albuquerque Police Department, we're police officers. You are under arrest. You're not free to leave. Okay? We need you to comply with us.
I'm under arrest for what?
40. You have a warrant for your arrest.
For what?
For kidnapping.
For kidnapping who?
I don't know.
We'll talk about it, okay? Right now, take your hands out of your pockets and step forward.
I need to put my pants on.
Donald, you need to follow our commands. You need to come out now. If you don't follow our commands, force may be used against you. Again, we're officers with APD. We need you to follow our commands and we can ensure your safety. But at this point, you're not free to leave. And if you don't follow our commands, force is going to be used and we don't want to hurt you. Do you understand? Show me your hand. Donald, I need you to step out and come with us. Please do it cooperatively. Your family's outside in the cold.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's your hands, Donald.
Please put your hands up. Walk right there. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Okay, we'll get you another one. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, John. I really appreciate you.
It does say that he was recently released on June 29th of 2024. I've watched other recent live streams that say the opposite, that he's back in jail. And there's something that sticks out to me that's super obvious, and that's the ethical implications of Tophiachu's content. And by engaging in this type of content, she's not pushing boundaries as an influencer. She is literally normalizing really, really harmful stereotypes. Her content fuels a culture of shock value where influencers are rewarded for being controversial. And make no mistake about it, this can create a harmful environment because the younger audiences that see this they're going to see this as a pathway to attention and success. And we can't just blame Tophiachu for this, because what's even more concerning is TikTok's lack of consistent enforcement. Despite widespread outrage, the platform has been slow or even hesitant to even take action against this type of content. And I'm pretty sure you guys can see what I see. This prioritization of engagement over responsibility is sending dangerous messages. That controversial content is acceptable as long as it drives traffic, which honestly brings into the question of TikTok's commitment of ensuring a safe online space. But let me know what you think below. Listen, I'm not fooled by Tophia. I know this woman knows exactly what she's doing. I know she hides behind innocence. I know she likes to think that she's just completely oblivious to her actions, but it's not true. Listen to this. And if you had any other reason not to donate to this person because of the scams, Do not donate to her because she is going to hurt someone. Listen to this.
I have these thoughts that I shouldn't be having that are negative thoughts, saying I hope somebody gets because they deserve to die. And I said, well, if no one's going to hurt them, then maybe I should find out where they live and do it myself and just blast someone because I'm tired of it. Even if it means having to risk my freedom, I will. That's my thoughts right now. I'm at the point where I was like, you know what, I got all this money. I should just pay someone to take somebody out.
And if you thought that was bad, she's telling children to off themselves.
People was going to TikTok and my comments telling people I was supporting a pedophile and I wasn't. The telling people to harm themselves and they're saying they're minors. They were literally on my live stream telling people they were adults. They act like adults, right? And they have ages in their bios, but they literally change it, go to TikTok, and will tell TikTok that I'm telling minors to harm themselves. I am angry and frustrated, and I say things only because they think they can get away with this stuff. And
now, I don't know if these individuals in her chat were minors or not. I just know that she's sitting here telling me the most convenient story to cover her actions. She admits to this and says, oh, they wasn't. We don't know. One user says, so basically you're apologizing for their actions, but not yours. And again, these things are anecdotal and alleged. She also said this offensive gem.
It's zesty sauce. Are you serious? The only person zesty is your dad. And to be totally honest, I'm pretty sure he would bend over for a man and take it. So I would suggest about worrying about why your mom's failed marriage started because your dad cheated on her with a man. Now, worry about that. Whoever said that, their father is zesty.
Now, even though she's doing all this stuff to these young Asian boys, she has the greatest display of hypocrisy that I think I've ever seen.
Okay, so we're gonna address young Morrow. When he's not making cringe music, he's being a racist, creepy stalker. So he's responding to a video of Danger Gus, this guy who came on the internet pretending to like me, which I blocked him immediately because
She even has some interesting commentary about James Charles and his alleged situations to do with underage individuals.
Got a weird case. Why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified.
One user saying, you and him in the same boat. She just generally has this way about herself where she calls people out for doing the same things that she does. We call this projection. One user saying, Tophia, you basically do all those things. What are you talking about? The influence of creators like Tophiachu goes beyond just one profile. Her success and others like her on this platform contributes to a culture that normalizes harmful behavior and erases accountability online. And here's why this is so important. When younger viewers see this type of behavior online rewarded with fame and engagement, they start to believe that pushing boundaries, even at the expense of others' respect, is a viable path to success. And this is a cycle that platforms like TikTok need to invest in breaking instead of contributing to, because that's what they're doing, before it further degrades the minds of all those who come into contact with it. And I'm doing my part here because I'm doing a whole series on locales. So if you guys know any locales that you would like me to do a deep dive into, much like this, let me know in the comment section below to drive some engagement. Like this video, comment. You can even tag me all over the internet with the Repzilla emoji. And for my longtime viewers, drop some positivity turtles in the chat below, along with the growed up version of the turtle, the Repzilla emoji. I think it's time that we summon forth our presence online to fight the degradation of and from people like these locals. So Tophia still live streams to this day, and that's one of the reasons I wanted to make this video, to warn you guys to watch out for this person. Watch out for the inappropriateness, scams, and just things kids don't need to see. At its core, this family obviously has severe mental issues, and I have empathy for that. But at the same time, I understand that their actions are evil and disgusting. Just about as disgusting as what this TikTok mom is doing to her daughter. This is another TikTok degenerate that you guys need to know about. Click the video. It should be popping up like right here.